For so many parents, we are in back to school mode, and with the return to school and all those activities, it can create some organizational challenges. But you know what? Lucky for us, it is Tidy Tuesday. So we're joined by Katie Frantz with some back to school organizational tips. And I'm so excited to talk to you, Katie, because just like you and I were rapping in just a moment ago, man, it's already here and summer went by so fast. Ugh.
It really did, and it really flew by for most parents. And so while back to school is an exciting time because it's like, okay, back to a new routine, back to, fresh new classes, it also can be extremely overwhelming. So
Yes.
we have a few tips to help parents and families get back into that routine, get back that control and maintenance, but not feel the overwhelm that sometimes we feel when we're jumping back into school routines and, sports schedules and music lessons and all the things. So today we're going to talk about some of those things that might help.
Excellent. Yes, please. Okay, so let's start with color coding the kids. What do you mean by that?
Yes, especially for families that have multiple kids and multiple sports and activities. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to, whether it's on your phone or a whiteboard, color coordinate your kids' different activities. So you have a daughter who has dance classes, have a certain color for your daughter. You have a son who has football, make sure there's a certain color for him. So that way, when you're looking at your calendar, it's just so easy to see where people need to be, where, what times they need to be at those activities. It's going to really help your brain. So make sure you color coordinate your calendar, give a specific color for each family member. It's a game changer. It really is when it comes to scheduling things.
I like that too, because when you glance at that calendar, then it also helps it feel less overwhelming, because when you see all these things kind of listed, but then you can't break them out, I think that's where the anxiety, at least for me, builds up. But when you can look at it and you can go, oh, okay, it's easier to read as well and much quicker. We just showed a visual as well that had errand day circled. So what's the importance of errand day?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So this, especially for working parents, this is like key because as we go throughout our week, we just get so bombarded and overwhelmed. And sometimes we go through the week and it's like, when are we going to get groceries? When are we going to fill up the car with gas and go to the bank and get those deposits?
Sister. I feel you on that one.
Right?
Yes.
So we all have felt that, and that's why I think it's so important. This is kind of our tip number 2, is designate a certain time and day during the week that is like your special time. You don't schedule during that time. Make sure that that is your time where you run your errands, because we can get so overwhelmed and busy throughout the week that if we have a day and a time that we know we can get to the grocery store, we can get the car washed, we can go take the dog to get groomed, all of those different things. If we have that time and that's our special time during the week, you just got to stick with it, because that's going to really help you not feel that overwhelmed, not feel like, oh my gosh, I can't get any of my to-dos done. And once again, this is key for working parents too, because we can get so busy in our work life and with our kids that we kind of put the grocery shopping and all that to the back burner. And this way it really helps just have that designated errand day. It's going to really help you out during the school year, and really is just a great thing to have just, any time of year.
And Katie, the biggest thing I'm going to take away from what you said right there, I'm grabbing it and I'm putting it in my heart because it's so true. You got to stick to it. So while you can go, this is my day and my time, you really got to be like, if someone comes up with something, be like, I'm so sorry, but I can't, right? There's a power in saying no, and that's something I need to learn.
It's a sacred time. You got to keep it like that. That's your special time. So you got to protect it.
Yes. Okay. What about pre-day prep?
Okay, so this really is probably my number 1 tip to give people, especially as they're going back to school. Once again, we're just trying to put you in the driver's seat, get you that control back and that maintenance. So make sure that the evening before you do what I love to call a pre-day prep. That is when you get out your outfit. And this goes for adults, not just kids, right? Get out your outfit for the next day. Have your backpack totally ready and prepped. Have your kids' homework in there, their books, everything they need ready to go. And then lunches. If you have a pantry shelf or a shelf designated in your fridge where you can pre-pack those lunches, have your kids help you, have them pick out some of the things they want in their lunches and stick them in the fridge the night before. I can't tell you what a huge difference that makes. No longer are you racing to throw sandwiches in the bag as the kids are running running out the door. If you have those lunches totally prepped and ready to go, that's just going to really save you guys a lot of time and a lot of stress that next morning. So have your kids help you pre-pack those lunches and stick them in the fridge the night before. And then for parents, a key, once again, it kind of goes with like that errand day, getting you prepped for the next day, is look at your day planner for the next day. So as you're kind of looking at things of, okay, I have a dentist appointment, I have all these different things going on the next day, just write down your top 3 things that are just top priority, the things that you'd really like to accomplish for the next day. And that's just, once again, just prepping your brain, helping your mindset. You're going to sleep better at night when you know what to expect the next day, and you have those top 3 things that you'd really like to accomplish. Anything else you get done over those top 3 things is just the cherry on top, right?
I love that.
So yeah, so just really helping your brain. And once again, these are tips that not just for back to school and for kids, these are great things that just life skills that you can develop, create kind of that organized life that you want. But top 3 things, that's all you need to worry about. Anything else is just extra bonus.
Such great advice, Katie. And I know you were going to talk also about kid cubbies. You have so much more fantastic advice. Where do people go so they can learn more?
Yeah, so if you want kind of more tips and advice, you can first off go to my website, yoursimplyhome.com, and you can subscribe for my Tidy Tip Tuesday. I actually just sent out my top 5 tips for school, so you can get great advice and videos and tips there. And then I'm also on social media, so at Your Simply Home on Instagram or on Facebook. Once again, I always am posting on there videos and tips and advice to just really help you out. But yes, school cubbies even. So, have a system in place for your home. That's going to really help your kids so that there's not these dumping zones around your house. If each kid has a designated spot where they can put their items, that is huge, huge difference. So once again, all of these things, just lifestyle skills, organization skills to help keep you on top this year. And hopefully it'll just be a great, fresh new year for kids and for all you parents.
Start off on the right foot. Thank you so much, Katie.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. It was great to be on today.
Okay, you take care. And everyone, stick around. We got a lot more to come right after the break. All right. Kate. Bye, Katie. Fantastic as always. Greatly appreciate it.
Well, I'm sorry it took me a little longer. I missed that last tip, so I kind of squeezed it in at the end.
No, that was good. I thought this was fantastic.
Awesome.
You did such a great job. And we'll be posting this too. This is really, really timely, great advice. So thank you.
Awesome. All right. We'll see you later.